grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. I'll break them all, yeah, gotta break them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and man, we got a lovely episode in store for you this evening. We have the young king, the young legend, fresh off his victory in the most recent roast battle at Joe Rogan's famous Comedy Mothership. We welcome on the fabulous, the great Nathan Beeman. Nathan!
Yay!
And we can't forget Lila Hart. She is, the spina bifida baddie and our favorite, our favorite guest. You are the, you've been on the show the most, Lila, so... Jimmy, we should give her some sort of award for that. Can we give Lila something for that?
There's a big balloon on set. Maybe give that to her.
Well, this is for my birthday. She gave me this, so how am I going to Indian give her own gift bag, Jimmy? What do they teach you at Princeton? How to be retarded? I mean, what is going on?
You don't need that. Give it to Lila.
No, I need this, dude. I need it. And,
I gave it to him.
You know what's crazy? Oh, and Lila gave it to me, and Lila gave me a $100 gift card. Now, what's crazy is because I'm a Jehovah's Witness, I cannot accept any of this, and I have to donate it to charity, but the thought is really what matters. And some Haitian illegal immigrant is going to have a great dinner at Cracker Barrel. So that's good, or Panera. And, yeah, with all that being said, is our guest ready? Let's just get to him. All right, man, this guy is a young king. He's a rapper, actor, comedian, dancer. I don't know what else. He's artist, and he's just an all-around swell fella. Let's welcome on the legend, Crack Amico. Crack, how you doing, brother?
Pimp on a blimp. What's good, baby? How we doing?
I'm trying to get like you, dude. I mean, seriously, I am the town hall terror. I am known for freestyling in city hall meetings, but what you do is much more dialed in, produced much more professionally, dare I say, which is a fact. But, Crack, you have been crushing it. I love when you call people out, and I want to start off with this Riyadh Money song. Let's just play a little. Let's play a little snippet because this is so good. Let's play a snippet of it.
All right.
Yo, it's Billy Burr. Yo, we get Riyadh money, baby. It's brutal. Halla shiki Luigi Mangione. Luigi Mangione. Yo, we getting Riyadh money.
Yo, we getting Riyadh money.
I am a cook, I got a shitty black and white. Yeah. I am a cook, I got a shitty black and white. It's brutal. We getting Riyadh money. Yo, we getting Riyadh money.
Now that Riyadh money got them selling their souls. If they wasn't telling jokes, they be selling they hoes. They do anything for dollars, even say a prayer to Allah. Balaclavas on their faces just to pack out a show. Whoa, Chris Stefano, I had to let you know this festival might rest your soul. They colder than the Eskimos. The episodes you drop must not be making no sense. Mr. Ross only going cause there's no age of consent.
Yeah.
Mr. Master General demoted to lieutenant. I'm the lord of this land, I'm evicting these lieutenants. Who didn't expect Tommy Buns to take the Saudi funds? Probably for a Rolex, he don't give the kids a mommy nut.
Crack, I love you, dude. You're so cutthroat. So can you tell us, what is your actual opinion of these guys going there and taking the Riyadh money?
I think it's deplorable. A lot of people have asked me, would I take the money to go to the festival? The offer hasn't been made, but the truth is, I'm extremely broke, so it's sort of a different ballgame when it comes to me. Especially all the shit that I've said now, you wouldn't even believe me, but for $1 million, I probably still wouldn't go. It's less the moral thing for me and more just fear of those people and what they're up to.
Those people, yeah.
When it comes down to it, I made the song less from a moral place and more to just shit on people and be funny. That's what I like to do. But at the end of the day, a guy that goes there and is like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, I'll just do whatever for money. It's like, I can't really hate on that, but select people that decided to go, there's a few that tend to virtue signal, and that's where I kind of look at it like, what kind of fake bullshit are you on?
See, Crack, and that's what I try to call out is the hypocrisy. If they were just being honest, like Tim Dillon, I know he got canceled from the event, but he was at least being honest about it, taking the money. I can respect that. I don't like these people that try to virtue signal while also, basically lying to us at the same time. So, Crack, now with all that, the Bill Burr disses, why does Bill Burr, a multimillionaire, have an ugly black wife, in your opinion?
Oh, my God.
To be honest, I don't know, man. To be completely 100% real, I think Bill Burr's wife is actually a beautiful queen. I don't know why he would say all those things about her on the song, but when Bill Burr hit me up to do it, I'm not going to tell him what to say, and I'm definitely going to do the collab with him. He's a huge artist.
He is a legend. He is a legend, and I'm actually not surprised that he has that opinion because he is very outspoken. So I'm really not surprised about that. Now you've called out other people in the song, and I love it. Tom Segura. Now I feel like this is a guy. You know, you got Bert and Tom, two people that you made fun of a lot, but Bert has tried to bring you into the fold. Is that correct? So why, who do you hate more right now? And I know you don't really hate anybody, but Tom Segura or Bert Kreischer?
Well, I don't know that Bert really tried to bring me into the fold. He kind of acted like he was going to, and then kind of didn't. But I mean, I don't really. I don't know.
Who's gayer?
I guess it seems
Who's gayer?
like.
Do you see they're doing all that gay stuff? Who's gayer, Bert or Tom? Because Tom buys all the expensive stuff, but Bert does like gay sex. So I don't know who's gayer.
Yeah, it depends. It depends what you mean by gay, because you know there's gay like the actual homosexual term, and then like, oh, that guy's being well, I don't want to get you.
You can say the F word. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like a guy is like sucking a dick, like that's gay, but then like you're not going out with your friends, you're being a faggot. You know, so I don't know what type of gay you're talking about, but Bert, I think at the end of the day, is a sweet guy who just lies a lot. And Tom seems like actually sort of a reprehensible character. So I guess I'd say Tom.
Okay, I think I agree with that. Nate, what were you going to say? Is it the same thing?
It's the same thing. Being gay isn't derogatory, and being gay isn't being a. They're both faggots. It's the same thing. So.
I agree. Hey, Crack, now you might not know, Nathan Beeman is one of the hottest young comedians in the game, and I'm saying that because he's overheated, he has a fever and COVID, but he's actually very successful as well. He just won his latest roast battle at the Comedy Mothership. Now, Crack, I want to get your opinion. That's a great picture. You look like a damn CEO. You look like a CEO. Now, Crack, a lot of people are talking about the Austin comedy scene. A lot of people are critiquing the Austin comedy scene. What is your opinion of the Austin comedy scene?
It's kind of ever morphing. There's definitely some characters within that scene that I'm not a fan of, and they're a little pretentious, and they seem to have just made a new Los Angeles and Texas. But there's also some people that I think are...
Nate and I want to name him. Who? Brennan Schaub? Because I feel like he hasn't done that, right? Who's done that? I guess he's not in the comedy scene anymore. But who's done that? Mark Norman?
No, I think Hinchcliffe is pretty guilty of being pretty gay about the whole Austin thing. But I mean, you have like Shane Gillis, and you have guys like Tim Butterly and Mike Rainey, who I know was on your show that moved down there. That at least Mike and Tim, you know, Shane I've spoken to a couple times. He seems like a great down-to-earth dude, and Mike and Tim are close friends. So I got people there that are cool, but on the whole, I kind of see why everybody's disgusted by it.
Nate, what do you think about the Austin comedy scene? Because I've seen these videos. They get millions of views by not Elephant Graveyard, but like what's that one guy that has George Costanza as his thing?
Too Lazy to Try.
Too Lazy to Try is great. You know, his content really is good. But people are getting tons of views talking about it, trashing the Austin comedy scene. As a guy that just performed at the Comedy Mothership and won, what is your honest opinion? Are they just hating? Are they jealous? Or is the Austin comedy scene, you know, gay?
I think you see a lot of stuff in the media, and full disclosure, this is my first and only time performing in Austin, right?
At the Mothership, though, the top club in the country, arguably, right now, so you definitely got a flavor of the scene.
Yeah, but I think you see a lot of stuff in the media, like all of these people that are creating their specials and doing this big-time work. I don't consider them Austin comics. They're just all over the place doing it, you know what I mean? And a lot of the Austin comics that are like lower level, closer to being an open micer, but also paying their bills with comedy, I think that there's a really tight-knit community down there, and they're all just sucking each other's dicks. It's great. It's great. It's wonderful. I loved it.
Now, Crack, I want to, Nate, like I said, I'm not just gassing him up. He's incredibly funny. I think he is the next Tim Dillon, but I think that Nate is lying. Nate says that he is a homosexual. Do you believe him to be a homosexual? I do not believe that. I think he's doing that to get clout and to get media attention and to get the LGBTQIA support that we all, you know, yearn for.
I have to be honest, I'm getting closer and closer to coming out as straight.
So the conversion therapy's working?
Yeah, and thanks for that, by the way. That and my heart surgery, both of which Alex has like footed the bill for, and I'm extremely grateful, Crack. I'm extremely grateful for all the support you've given me. So
Crack, what do you think about his transition back to, you know, a hetero?
A man.
You're asking me if this guy is gay?
He says he's gay, but the conversion therapy has changed him. We sent him there. It's very expensive. It was about $24,000 a month. And
I mean, he's got the voice. You know, the voice is pinging off some gaydar. But as far as he dresses, he seems like a cool guy.
he's a very cool guy. Very cool guy. Young guy.
Sort of like Tim Dillon. It's like there's some things there that maybe you could see, but no, he just seems like a normal, funny dude.
Nate,
you know?
and I think that's a good comparison because Tim Dillon, and I mean that with all due respect, I think Tim is one of the funniest guys in the game. His podcast is great. So the fact that you have Tim Dillon's kind of manner, you know, not that you call it his mannerisms, but you kind of have his look and vibe, I would think that would be a compliment. What do you think, Lila?
Yeah, I think that's a great compliment. And whether you're gay or straight, just be funny.
That is true. That is true. Now, Crack, Whitney Cummings, what's the deal with her? I mean, she's now considering like she's trying to act like she's anti-vax and all base and all this stuff. What's going on with this woman?
Looks like a fucking skinwalker.
She looks bad.
Ooh, honestly, man, I don't know. My best guess would be that she was kind of wrapped up in all of that sort of Hollywood liberalism, you know, like 10 or 15 years ago, and shit was going wild. I don't know if she has some guilt from that with the way she kind of threw her boy D'Elia under the bus, which, you know, I don't know exactly what that guy did, but I know that they were close friends. So to kind of throw your friend under the bus like that, there might be some guilt involved there. And then some time goes by. I think she's, I don't mean to get too into people's personal lives or anything, but I think she's with a new dude now that's maybe a little more conservative.
Eagles fan. He's an Eagles fan because now she's a diehard Eagles fan. Like, I mean, that's.
I heard he was beating bitches up, which I think is like conservative.
Yeah, that it kind of is. Yeah, I mean, keeping your wife quiet and smacking her around a little bit, you could argue that's and you don't want the government involved with domestic violence issues. So yeah, I would argue that that is the conservative position. Now,
I think she's just finding herself as a young 60-year-old woman.
Well, maybe her having a baby now too, and her son.
Did she have the baby, or did she do like IVF, or did she have a Kim Kardashian?
No,
surrogate?
I think she had the baby. I think she was pregnant. She had
Who
the
let her
baby.
do that?
She's 50 years old, isn't she?
She had a baby. He's a very cute little boy, and I think her having her son has probably opened her eyes to certain things. And you know what? If she's willing to speak out against it now, please do. You know, it's better for her to open her eyes now than to never.
I agree, so I'm not going to get mad at her transition. Now, I want to ask you a hard question. Whose side are you on? Pete Davidson banging Kanye West's wife, Kim Kardashian. Whose side do you take in that battle? Because even though Kanye is controversial, I think I take Kanye's side in the Pete Davidson, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West throuple. What do you think about that, Crack?
I'm team Ye until I fucking die. 100%. Fucking musical genius, way ahead of his time with not only his music and I'll say some of his beliefs. I won't say all of them, but you know, I ride with Ye. He's one of my favorite artists of all time, and I know Dave Blunt's just got the boot kind of, you know, switched up on him, which I would never do. I'm much more loyal than that. So Ye, if you're watching this, and I know you are, hit me up. I'll be your new writer, dog.
Nate, quit laughing. Nate, Kanye watches the show, Nate.
He does
watch the show, Nate. He's very good friends with Candace Owens.
And I met Kanye when I was at a Leprechaun before.
Thank you.
So.
Yeah, so she was actually at a Leprechaun at a party, and didn't they do weird stuff at the party or something?
No, it was just a party, and I was the Leprechaun entertainment for the kids, and Northwest was.
So it wasn't a freak off?
No, it wasn't a freak off. They just wanted a leprechaun there, and I was the leprechaun. And Kanye was very nice, or Ye was really nice to me.
Talk about Northwest. Was she a bitch?
No, she just said that. She just said that I wasn't a real leprechaun, and I
What a bitch!
What a bitch! So that is a bitch. So that was bitchy of her to say you're not a real leprechaun.
I thought it was smart. I thought it was smart that I couldn't fool her. She was like, "You're not a leprechaun. You're a little person." And I was like,
And
"Well."
she has more money than any
All
of
of us.
ever
Yeah, I
have.
know. She has way more money than all of us.
You think she can't get up and
Now,
real fucking-
Kanye West, he does have some controversial views. A lot of them I agree with. Now, what do you think about the Israel-Palestine conflict? I know you're making fun of Riyadh, but where do you stand on Israel-Palestine?
I think the Jews are obviously evil. I think you have to be blind not to see that at this point. A lot of people seem to be picking a side on this whole Israel-Palestine thing, where I kind of lie in the thing of like, I don't really like Arabs or Jews. You know,
Okay.
why do I have to root for one of these guys? They both kind of
When's-
suck.
I think that is a very, very fair statement to say they both kind of stink. You know what I mean? I mean, really and truly, both sides, like Hamas, they're obviously terrorists, but then Israel bombing, you know, cathedrals and churches, and both sides are not really very favorable to me. I'm very upset about it. So I like that nuanced position. Lila, where do you fall in Israel-Palestine? Aren't you very?
Well,
aren't you Jewish?
I'm Team America all the way. So we have enough going on here in America that we need to worry about.
That's true. That is true. What about you, Nate Dogg? You're pro-Israel. Say you're pro-Israel. Say.
I
You want to have a successful career.
I am a Zionist.
There we go.
We already know about all that. I post very publicly about it. But I just want to know.
Check
when
your
the-
account balance, by the way.
$7,000. Cha-ching.
When is the Netanyahu diss track coming out?
Yeah, you haven't done it, or you did do a Israel one, didn't you? Or Epstein one, excuse me. You did Epstein, not Israel, which is very, you know, kind of the same
Well,
thing.
I did one that was sort of related to the Dave Portnoy drama.
Oh yeah, we
that
got
was
the
called Jews.
We got the Portnoy diss. Let's actually watch that, shot number 2, because you know me and Dave have a story rivalry. Let's we'll get into it after this clip.
Don't tell me to shut up. Don't tell me.
Shut the fuck up, you bald fuck. Oh, big boss man, don't tell. I'll tell you, you work for me.
Okay, go ahead.
You
Continue.
little bitch. You work for me.
Continue. Sure. My bad. For now.
Oh, you
That's
know?
so funny.
You're literally saying people should be allowed to make Jew jokes, say whatever they want. Why you fucking now?
Yes, I think people should be allowed to make jokes.
So how many motherfucking Jews have to be killed before you stop?
Hey, you could joke about death, you could joke about rape, you could joke about Indians or dead babies, laughing at whatever the fuck that you wanna. Only one thing is sacred, that's baby. Don't joke about Jews, nah. Don't joke about Jews, hey.
Nope.
Don't joke about Jews, don't joke about Jews, don't joke about gays. You can laugh about blacks, you can laugh about gays, you can laugh about immigrants in them cages. Joke
just
about
saying,
anything
that
on this
dude's
earth,
really
but if it's about
breaking
Jews,
it
then you might as well
down.
say
He
it,
is,
bitch.
dude.
Don't joke about
Jews
Jews,
can
nah.
dance. That's
Don't
one
joke
thing that
about
people don't
Jews,
realize.
hey. Don't joke about Jews, don't joke about Jews, don't joke about Jews, don't joke about David, you are a homo, retarded schmomo, dishing what you can't take. Portnoy, the Jewish faggot, stop trying to drag it, mad at the jokes we make.
Wow, that is great. And I have to give a little foreshadowing. Tomorrow, potentially, I'm going to be running into one of my arch nemesi from Barstool Sports. So I think I'm going to be getting Dave's attention tomorrow. So he's probably going to see this clip. What do you want to say to Dave when he, inevitably watches the show?
Fuck the Jews. Nah, just kidding. Portnoy, I would just say, if he hasn't learned by now, I'm sure, I mean, his podcast host tried to tell him, and maybe some time has gone by, maybe he kind of realizes, but you can't be throwing out fucking rape jokes and all kinds of black jokes and whatever kind of our favorite jokes here as Americans, and then not be able to take jokes about the Jews. It's hypocritical and it's gay and it's Jewish.
And well, that's the thing is actually we lived in a time when the Jewish people used to be the funniest comedians, and they would make fun of Jewish stereotypes. And now, if you make a comment on a Jewish stereotype, you're considered an anti-Semite. So it's crazy that we're getting, when it comes to the anti-Semitism label, it is just getting thrown around so much that it's really kind of lost its weight, I feel like. Do they label you an anti-Semite for saying controversial statements like you just said?
I'm sure they do. I haven't heard it much. I think people think I'm kind of just in my own little world. I don't know if people know how much is me joking around or me being serious or a little bit of both. But yeah, I made the Portnoy song, and I made the Donald J. Trump diss. Donald J. Trump, and the J is for Jewish. Talk about Netanyahu a little bit in that one. But there's some of these guys that actually kind of scare me. Like Netanyahu, Peter Thiel, like even saying their names kind of makes me think lightning bolts are going to strike.
Crack, it's no joke, because I actually sent an interview request. I had my girlfriend do it to Netanyahu's head of communications, and they literally emailed like within an hour, and they said, oh, it's not feasible. And then I just had this anxiety attack for like a week after, like, you know that they know where I'm at, and they're geotagging my phone, and they're probably, looking at all my weird pictures that I have in there. Who knows what they're looking at. But my point is, you're kind of saying, I don't know if you're joking, but after that, realizing that I did reach out to Netanyahu, and now there's probably a Mossad agent outside of my house, I actually am a little nervous that, something bad could happen to me if I was very outspoken against Israel.
Yeah, and it's I think that's a real fear, and I think it's sort of the same thing, even though it's not involving the Jews, which the Jews are ultra powerful. But even looking at like the Riyadh Comedy Festival, that's kind of what I'm talking about with the danger side of it, not just going over there and who knows what's going on. I know it's like the nice part, as Bill Burr said, with the McDonald's and the Cheesecake Factory, but you know, even like making ties with those people and doing business with those people, it's like you go do it, you come back and went great, and now you're kind of like, you got like a loose tie to these people, and then next time they ask, are you going to say no? And then what if you do say no? And then are you kind of in fear that something might happen? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe I just see all these people as scary, but I just know from my experiences and what I've been shown that they are actually kind of scary.
They are kind of scary. Now, do you smoke marijuana? Because they say marijuana increases paranoia, Crack.
A lot.
Okay. That could be part of it.
I smoke a lot,
That
yeah.
could be part. And Nate, you don't smoke weed, do you, Nate?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh, you are a big 420 pothead.
Well, I mean, not since I got off probation. I
Oh.
haven't broken that seal yet, but I do.
Wait, so you got on probation and then you got sober for probation and you haven't relapsed, is what you're
I've
saying?
stayed sober.
So stay sober. Yeah, Crack, should he stay sober or should he get back on drugs?
I would say err on the side of staying sober, because I personally, I smoke weed all the time, but it's the only thing I do now. I used to be real bad with booze and cocaine, and I had to cut that shit out. It's been about 5 years now, and things have been going really well. So I'm a guy that, I don't even really like the fact that I smoke weed. I'm trying to cut that out eventually. It's kind of my crutch right now that kind of cools me down. But I would say, yeah, definitely stay sober.
I agree. I think you should, Nate.
So, can I ask, like, I think the only time I want to smoke in the future is if I get to do it with you, Crack.
Ah, that's fair. So, Crack, would you do drugs and break his sobriety?
Yeah, but don't try any gay shit.
Nate would never do that. Nate is actually, he would never do that. He's very, very respectful. Okay, Crack, you actually also went viral, and I loved these clips, even though they were a little insensitive maybe, but I don't know why we need to be sensitive to people that, you know, basically poop in their own rivers and throw trash in it. So you got in trouble for doing Indian face.
Oh my.
Is that you?
That's Crack right there doing the 7-Eleven Slurpee. Now, can you tell us what was the motivation behind this? And was it something to do with H-1B visas? Why?
Why?
Why the Indian content? What is this about? Even though I do agree with it 100%.
You know, I'm kind of obsessed with them. I think there's good things about them, there's bad things about them, but there's just so many. There's just so many all around us. Even here in North Carolina, my hometown, there's just cities that have been taken over. And I don't know, I like to embody characters, you know. For this one, I obviously put the makeup on. I actually didn't bathe for a week. I couldn't do the full 2 months like I wanted to. But it was just an experience, man. I like to try and get to into the skin of these people, and it was a blast. And I found out more about myself than I think I even really wanted to know.
No, you really did. And I mean, what's so brilliant about what you do, and you said it earlier, it's kind of like you mix, like, you know, reality with fiction, and you kind of blend it together, and that's what I try to do. And so I see this video of an Indian guy selling Slurpees, and I freaking love it, because I think we need more people being controversial like this. Lila, what do you think about this? Do you love that Crack Amico pulls no punches?
I like that he makes fun of everybody. Do disabled people next.
Oh, yeah, have you done that yet? I think he has. Have you made fun of disabled people yet, Crack?
I don't know that I've made fun of disabled people. I mean, a lot of the subjects of my songs, you could definitely make the
argument
argument that they are disabled. I made a song called Autistic Alpha that was sort of about me, because I might be here, you guys see me, I'm very sexy and handsome and social and everything, but I feel like I'm on a little bit of the spectrum.
Nice.
As far as autism goes. Maybe the rhymes sort of play into that. Maybe that's like the puzzle pieces of my mind. But that was sort of about disabled people, and that was kind of about me, you know? So they're definitely not off limits. And it's another group, just like all these comedians, that they cannot hurt me if I say anything bad about them. So
Yeah, I love it. I think what you're doing is fantastic. I've watched a lot of your videos and contents, and it's really cool.
It is really awesome. Now, Jimmy, you're in my ear. Were you saying something about Sam Hyde?
Yes.
What about Sam? We love Sam. Sam Hyde,
Crack
friend of the
loves
show.
MDE.
Wait, so Crack, you're a huge Sam Hyde fan? Well, have you not collabed with Sam? We got to make that happen. I'm sure Sam probably would love your stuff.
No, yeah, but Sam is the man.
Yeah, he
I
is.
love
Wait,
MDE.
time out. But you didn't answer that question. Have you never collabed, or does Sam not know who you are? I'm sure he does.
Definitely.
I think he does. I think
Yeah.
he follows me on Twitter, but no, we've never collabed. To work on some kind of project would be awesome, especially music. I'm a big fan of all of his music. He's very well versed and talented. He's got reggae songs. He's got the Fantano disc. So I think it would be a supreme matchup. And I've met Nick Rochefort a couple times, and he's the fucking man, funniest dude in the world. I love those guys.
Nick is hilarious, and I think that you know, a new version of Jews Rock would be good. You know, I think that that needs to come back. They can kind of remix that. I think that would be a huge hit. So we need to make that connection. After the show, I will definitely hit up Sam and say that you are a diehard fan and want to make some music. I'm sure Sam would actually. Would you be willing to go to Rhode Island?
100%.
Oh,
yeah,
he would-
I appreciate that, man.
He would
That's
have
awesome.
he would have you there in 2 seconds. He's always looking for people to come to him because Sam is a little bit of a homebody. I think he would. I mean, he does travel. He goes on the road for comedy shows and stuff, but like he likes to create content in his home environment. Like he wants to.
Yeah, I can relate to that, man, because I'm here in North Carolina and there's not really shit going on around here. And I don't travel much. When I do, I try and do as many pods as I can. But to be quite honest, I love it here. It's home, and I'm hoping I can make a big name on the internet and build some shit here in Carolina that people want to come get out on the road and go see comedians, musicians, and all that kind of shit. So I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, and I think that would be interesting that you had a different flair than like a you know, just a typical stand-up comedian. Now you're in North Carolina. What do you think about Irina getting brutally murdered by a guy with 23 prior felony arrests?
Oh, it was fucking horrible, dude. I mean, it was in I'm in the Raleigh area. It was in Charlotte, so it was about 2 hours down the road. So I mean, people outside of Carolina were it was all you were seeing and all you were hearing about. So here it was even more intense. And yeah, dude, it was fucking horrible. It was, and that whole, you know, that whole period in time, that 2 weeks when it was her and then
Charlie,
the Kirk thing, you know, it was just a, you know, all beliefs aside, just an extremely graphic and depressing and disgusting time. And you know, it keeps going on and shitty stuff keeps happening, but yeah, it was rough, man. It was rough. You don't often see somebody appearing to be that innocent stricken down in that way so graphically in front of the world. It's
I know.
it's rough.
I mean, Charlie obviously, but too, just to see that, you know, Irina, just the way that she's just like this young Ukrainian refugee sitting on a damn bus, or you know, or it's like you said, she's basically defenseless. It makes you feel, you know, really sick to see that. And the whole country, it didn't matter your political viewpoints, have been very affected by the last 2 weeks, to say the least. Now, I don't want to get too black-pilled and too sad. I think that there's going to be another crazy event before the end of the year. So kind of, I know you're a little bit of a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, Crack. Like, what do you kind of see happening before the year ends?
I don't know, man. I really don't. It seemed like for, you know, a few months there, sort of if you know the meme of like the black and the white hands shaking, it almost seemed like the left and the right. And I don't know where you stand on this, but it seemed like the left and the right were kind of shaking hands on the fact Israel has way too much power.
Well,
it seemed like they were
time
kind
out.
of
Everybody is starting to agree with that, though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I think that is like now the conservatives, and you see that huge fight within conservatives of, you know, Israeli support versus the progressives used to always be, you know, free Palestine, and now you're kind of seeing that connection where it is like the black and white meme where you have like kind of the, you know, anti-Israel conservatives are teaming up with the anti-Israel progressives. And to be fair, people don't want to see that happen because even if we do agree on that topic, it brings people together, and they don't want us to come together. So I think that's really why they're trying to cause so much division within conservatives on whether or not you support Israel.
Yeah, absolutely. And it felt like there was being some progress made there, and it felt like kind of took a few steps back lately with all the shooters and all the division and all the arguments going on. I wouldn't really say I'm right or left, but I like when both sides can kind of agree on things that seem like really important issues. I'm not going to get too into the political side of shit. I feel like my purpose is to make good music and make people laugh.
Yeah,
so
and make fun
I think
of
that's
politics.
important in these
Yeah.
times too.
Yeah.
If I could be gay.
You know, you're allowed to be gay. No, it is important. And I think that most people would agree that they are in the middle. Most people aren't like super far right. Most people aren't super progressive. They're somewhere in the middle. And that's the problem with our country, is that we are so divided that we can't actually comprehend that most of us actually agree on most stuff. You know what I mean? And I think that is the constant struggle that we have as a society, is coming together when we have social engineers that constantly make us fight each other. It's very stressful. Now, Crack, before you go, we got you for a couple more minutes. What's on the agenda for you? What can we be looking out for, and who is your next victim?
To be quite honest, I don't really have anybody in the scope right now. It's coming up to be Skankfest season. We got Skankfest coming in November, so I'm really just kind of gearing up for that. I got a new Skanks anthem coming. For anybody who doesn't know or has never heard of me, I kind of came up in the Legion of Skanks world, so shout out those guys.
Shout out Lewis, and shout out everybody. Dave Smith, shout out Big J, the whole Legion of Skanks. They're all badasses. They've helped me out a lot. I really appreciate it.
They're the fucking greatest, dude. Lewis is literally my brother, and yeah, man. So I'm just focused on Skankfest right now. I'm kind of just trying to play out my sets, get shit ready for live performance. So you know, all the frauds of the world can take a deep breath and sleep with both eyes closed. They'll be all right for now.
And okay, real quick though, I like that you brought up Lewis. I love Lewis. He constantly fights on Twitter though. Do you think he fights too much on Twitter? Like he picks fights with everybody that has no followers. Like I feel like, why does he want to fight so much? If I had to give it, and I'm not giving Lewis advice, he's incredibly successful, but he's always picking fights with like people that I think are basically bots. What do you think about that?
Man, he's been fighting his whole life. You have to understand. First of all, he's Puerto Rican, and then he grew the way that he grew up. I don't mean to get into his business, but he said this himself. You know, his mother was a heroin addict. She may have slept with some people for money, not like a prostitute, but she slept with people for money.
For favors.
And his dad, you know, he lost in a tragic murder when he was a young kid. So the guy's been fighting his whole life. And to be quite honest with you, I think it's just, Lewis is a man of the people. He just relates to the average man, and part of that is getting online and just like a guy out there who gets off from a 9-to-5 job and some dude's giving him shit online and he's got an egg as a profile pic and he's arguing with people blowing off steam. That's still Lewis. Lewis doesn't see that he's the Puerto Rican rattlesnake with hundreds of thousands of fans and followers. He's still just that everyman guy. So he'll fight.
Yeah,
with people on Twitter, and he'll do it every day.
He does it
every
every day.
Dude.
And that's why I like Lewis. He's actually incredibly humble. Like, you know, a lot of people you think, you know, has a big ego. He's always been incredibly humble and nice. You know, he's probably a little anal retentive about some stuff, but like I said, he's always been very humble and very down to earth to me, and I think that's why he's relatable to the Legion of Skanks audience that really enjoy his comedy so much. Now, Lila, before we send Crack away, do you want to ask him anything? Is there anything you want to mention to Crack before we go?
Yeah, the Micro Maidens are going to be in North Carolina, I think.
You have to go, Crack.
Go to a show.
Are they going to be in Raleigh?
They're going to be in Raleigh. So come to a
Crack.
show. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll get you in.
Lila is the host of the Micro Maidens, which is the world's greatest midget strippers in the world.
Burlesque. It's a burlesque
they
show.
They have pasties on. It's not actually totally nude, but I'm saying it's still exotic dance, and it's
so I can bring my fiance.
Yes,
There's no nudity.
couples are great for the show, and I'm the tallest maiden, or second tallest maiden on the tour at 4'6", and we have the world's smallest dancer, Sassy Cassie, at 2 foot 10 inches tall. She's a Guinness World Record holder. It is an amazing show. Bring your fiance. It's a fun time.
Sassy Cassie.
So when is this?
It's I know we're going to be in Raleigh. It's either this month or in November.
So in the
Don't
near
you think that's
future.
kind of a short notice?
Yeah.
Nate, what do you
I'm sorry, I'm joking. I know this is a family program.
It is a children's show. Now, Nate, what do you want to ask the legend Crack before he goes?
Crack, I think that this is a great business opportunity between the two of us, because me and like my millions of followers, we have our eyes on you. And see, I'm a businessman, so I want to do a very like, I don't know, under the table, very public a business deal with you. If you don't have anything in the chamber for your next song, write one about old Beeman over here.
Wait, write one about you?
Yeah.
But I want to be friends with you.
Yeah. See, he wants to be your friend.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, actually, Nate doesn't give a fuck. Okay, actually, let's do it.
We'll still talk and stuff like that, but you can say whatever you want about me.
We can still smoke
say,
weed, but I don't want you on my tail for many reasons. But you just won the roast battle at the mothership, so I don't. You're the type of guy I don't want to beef with.
Yeah.
You're gonna give me a fight. A bully like me doesn't want to want people that'll fight back, you know?
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm just gonna tickle you a little bit, and it's gonna be fine.
Okay, no
Oh,
gay
yeah.
stuff. No gay stuff.
It's
but
not gay. It's fun.
But yeah, for you, yes. But seriously, you did nail it though, and nobody likes it when the rabbit gets the gun. And Nate is the type of guy. He might look like he's not going to be intense, but he will cut you down with some remarks that will make you really question whether you want to continue to live and maybe potentially move to Canada and get medically assisted suicide. Okay, now Crack. Before you go, I wanted to I just thought maybe we should freestyle battle, but I don't know how much you want to battle, so I just figured I can leave you with a rap, and then if you want to, come back with a rebuttal, that you're more than welcome to. So do we have any music? I know I didn't ask you this before, Chris, but do we have any music? I can give you a Crack Amico rap. Crack Amico ain't a hoe. He used to do a lot of blow. He used to love to ski on the snow. Now he only smokes that weed. He is white, but he doesn't listen to Creed. I don't know what his taste in music is. All I give a damn about the money biz. Money in the bank, I don't give a damn. You are a skank, suck on my dick all night long while I take a selfie of you in your thong. Prime time, Crack Amico, time to go. You ain't a hoe, now you know. I'm Prime Time, and I am a pro. What's up, Crack?
That was really good. I can't hear the music.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I always hear the music. No, but I was just freestyling off the top of my head. But, Crack, I want to do some music with you. We need to, I mean, I don't know if I'm even to your level, but there's definitely something in our horizon that I think that we can team up with. And I'm not just saying this, I'm going to immediately text Sam after the show. I'm going to send him all your contact and tell him that you need to get out to Rhode Island and collaborate. So I'm going to do that.
Hell yeah, dude. You no, you have the bars and you can go off the dome for sure. That's not a skill that everybody has. So I seen some of your music. I've seen some of your freestyles, and you could just let me punch that up a little bit for you. We make a great team.
That's what I'm saying, Crack.
Man?
Seriously, dude, I need because you're an actual producer and I'm just an idiot, and that's sometimes what you need. And so I need your guardrails. I really do think that we could create something good, but I also think that you and Sam, selfishly, I want to see you and Sam make something first, because I know that would go so viral, and I can just come up and kind of get some of the scraps, and maybe you and I can do something after that. So I'm going to make that happen. Crack, before you go, how can people find you and support you?
YouTube.com/Crack Amico. Check me out there. That's what you're gonna want to see. I got streams. I got a Patreon, patreon.com/Crack Amico. If you like streams, we like to freestyle on there. But the number one thing that you're gonna want to check out is youtube.com/Crack Amico. Just check out the videos. There's a whole body of work. Just listen, get all caught up. There's also a video called How I Became Crack Amico that'll kind of catch you up on how I got here. But yeah, man, the YouTube, subscribe. I got merch, topbananausa.com/crack. It's all on my socials, at Crack Amico Rap on Instagram and X.
And Crack,
thank you for having me, man.
And Crack, I mean this. You have to work every single day of your life to become an overnight success. And as long as you continue to keep doing what you're doing, I know that dam will break and you'll have a bunch of success. But you just don't know. It's like that meme of the guy digging for the gold, So even though it might seem like what am I doing? And I'm not trying to, I guess, give you advice. I'm just saying sometimes, like in this digital era, you're making music, like who is it for? I just know that one day when you get the proper attention, you're going to blow up. So do not stop making music, because you are very, very, very talented, and I know you know that. So thank you for coming on the show. Keep up the great work, Craig.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Some bourbons chase trends. Flying Ace chases legacy. This is straight bourbon, the way it was meant to be: bold, balanced, and unapologetically American. No gimmicks, no fluff, just real whiskey made for people who still believe in hard work, high standards, and doing things the right way. Whether you're winding down after a long day or raising a glass with good company, Flying Ace delivers every single time. And it's not about hype, it's about heritage and getting back to what bourbon was always supposed to be. If that sounds like your kind of pour, it's time to level up. Buy online at flyingacespirits.com and use the promo code BLAZE for free shipping. That's flyingacespirits.com, promo code BLAZE. All right, now we can get to the show. This is Nathan. Can we turn down the lights maybe? Maybe Jimmy, come over here real quick. Jimmy, come to the light board real quick. I want you to, now, we haven't done a seance in a long time. We've not done a seance, and we're not going to do another seance. We're not going to do another seance. Can we dim them, or do they only turn off? Let's see, can it dim them a little?
XLR action.
Maybe turn them off. Let's see what happens if you turn them off. Okay, that's kind of okay. For what we're going to do, I think this is okay. And then maybe we'll have him back on. Okay. Well, now you can't even see me. Now you can't see me. I don't know if that works, but I want the room to be a little darker. We probably should have tested this. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's kind of scary. Do we have any scary music? Maybe I should have asked you. Oh, maybe I can play some scary music on my laptop. Hold on.
Ooh, that's like Halloween-y.
Okay, so Nate, I want to welcome you. Yes, that's perfect. That's the camera to use with the light. Perfect. Okay, yeah, shine that on me. And now, Nathan, you're coming off an incredible victory at Joe Rogan's Comedy Mothership in the latest roast battle. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Give him a second so they can. Now, Nathan, I know this, and you know this, that there's nothing more in this entire world, not even family, not even having a wife or a boyfriend, that is more important to you than being a successful comedian. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, what I'm about to offer you, and Benjamin Netanyahu is about to offer you, is called the Eternal Success Program. Do you have any interest in learning about the Eternal Success Program?
Yes.
It's a very easy program, and it's a program that will pay you $7,000 per tweet. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
Yes.
Now, Nathan, what you're going to have to do is simple, but there's definitely some strings attached, a lot of strings. And Joe Rogan did this, and that's why he became the #1 podcaster in the world. Piers Morgan did this. A lot of people did this, and I think that it's very important that you do this. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do, Nathan, is we're going to ask you to go, and if you want to be a successful comedian, and we can guarantee your success through the Eternal Success Program, is we want you to go to the Wailing Wall and devote your life to Zionism and the death of Hamas. Is that something you would be interested in doing?
$7,000 would fix all my issues.
There's a $7,000 wall. Come to the $7,000 wall right here.
Go to the wall.
This is the wall of $7,000. How bad do you need $7,000?
Bad.
This is a money wall. When you go and you touch this wall, you get $7,000 for every tweet after that you say something positive about this wall. You pray, yes. Pray to the Jewish Lord.
This wall is manly.
Okay, well, it's okay to be gay, but talk good about the wall.
This wall is my type, man.
Benjamin Netanyahu's going to see this, dude. Say something smart.
Benjamin Netanyahu has nothing on this wall. Very, very good foundation. You see some of the cracks.
There is good foundation on the wall.
Yes.
No, you need to say something like, I love Israel.
I thought you were saying I need to say that I love the wall.
But it's really more than just the wall. It's Israel, Judaism, matzo balls, usury, 9/11, a lot of stuff that you have to be very supportive of, okay? I forgive you for 9/11.
Yeah. I don't know a pre-terror America.
I forgive you for the USS Liberty.
What else did they do?
They've done a lot. Just forgive them for it.
I forgive you.
We forgive you, Israel, and we want you to accept us as part of your Eternal Success Program, guaranteeing us $7,000 per positive tweet. I love you, Benjamin Netanyahu, and I love Israel. And even though Jesus was Jewish, it makes me like him.
Yeah.
I don't like him that much.
Everything you did in the Holocaust, forgiven.
For everything they did, they were
Everything. They were the whole Holocaust.
You talking about the Bolshevik Revolution when they did all that stuff?
No,
They didn't do it. Okay, first of all, 9 million people died in the Holocaust. Okay, and just don't break the wall. And those are because a lot of other people died, and Jewish people around the world died from anti-Semitism after it. So. We love you, Israel. Please give us the $7,000 per tweet. And Nathan, you asked for the same thing. Just say, I need $7,000 per tweet, and I will give you my ever undying support.
I need $7,000 per tweet. You can kill people.
All right. Yeah, put on your yarmulke. He's got the yarmulke. It's a French yarmulke.
Romica.
How does it feel to be successful now?
Hasn't hit my account yet, Alex.
Well, it will. Give it time. Give it time. Patience is a virtue, and it's a Jewish virtue, so you need to have it. Now, Lila, what do you think about what Nathan just did? And that one didn't pop on. I guess it's just broken. But what do you think about? Oh, we got to turn it off. What do you think about Nathan's future success?
Well, you know what? I'm happy for you, Nathan. You might have signed a deal with the devil, but you know what? At least you're $7,000 richer, which good for you.
Yeah, and that's just what happens here at Blaze. So.
No, do not blame the Blaze on that. Do not bring them into this. The Blaze is a great company that supports everybody.
This was exactly what I expected.
That you're going to give your ever undying love to
that
Israel?
I'm gonna get what I need out of this podcast, Alex.
You are going to get what you need out of this podcast, and that is $7,000 per positive tweet. Now,
I didn't even have to show my hole.
You didn't. And
he was willing to.
Alex, there's a little confusion in the chat. John Tent said, "Why is he in front of a Roman fort wall? Is that a Roman fort wall?"
No, that's the Wailing Wall.
It's the
That's where Jesus hung out.
It's the wall that makes it all okay.
That was Jesus' hangout spot.
What a guy.
He was a great guy, hell of a guy. Lila, now, what do you think about Nathan's future? He dominated at the Comedy Mothership last night, winning. I think Nathan could be, and I'm not just saying this because he's my friend, I think in the next 5 to 10 years, Nathan will be one of the top comedians, probably the top comedian in Texas, but I think he'll be one of the top comedians in the game.
I believe that if you keep doing stand-up and you never stop and you keep putting yourself out there and creating your own content, that it is only a matter of time. So
actually, I have to cut you off. That's what you're not doing, Nate. And you can put up stand-up clips. That's definitely good content. But you need to be making more content.
I know.
Yes.
And I know you have a regular job, but you're just so funny naturally. Even if the quality of the content is not that great, like the editing and all that stuff, if you just put out content, I think that some of it would go viral.
That I think that is definitely the one thing that I'm not doing, and like having a finished product, a polished finished product that I'm happy with to
Forget it being
post.
perfect, though.
Yeah.
You just need to put it out there. The more content you need. This
Are you not doing a podcast? Are you not doing a podcast?
No.
Dude, you need to get on StreamYard and be doing a podcast right now.
Podcasts make my head hurt.
But not even that. On your Instagram, you need to feed the algorithm like it's a Tamagotchi, okay? You need to keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. Did you post about being on this show tonight?
No, he didn't. Because he's not even on Twitter like that. And see, that's why Lila is successful, because Lila's a hustler. And I'm not saying you don't hustle.
You made prayers to the wall and you don't even tweet?
Yeah. You have to tweet. That's how you get the $7,000. So we got to get you a Twitter account. Do you not have a Twitter account?
I use Twitter for porn, like all like normal people.
See,
Nobody does that.
Nobody?
I mean, somebody.
Nobody. Nobody at all.
Remember Darius?
you need to post that you were here with us after the show, or take your phone out, take a tweet, post a picture, say, I am here in studio with Alex and Lila.
Yeah, you should be gassing me up more too. That's one complaint. Oh shoot, I'm actually turning on the stream right now. Now, what was the chat saying? They're all talking about the
here in studio with Alex.
The Pimp on the Blimp. We're live.
The Pimp on the Blimp.
Woo! FlyingASpears.com.
And Lila. And everybody back here. I'm gonna go take a picture with the Tree of Life after this.
Okay, and post it.
Yeah,
All right.
post that.
That's how you get content. See, look how easy that was.
That was easy.
Okay.
So you have to practice being Jewish, and that's tweeting.
How about this? Every time you open up your app and you're going to go look at the porn, you better tweet something before.
Oh.
Now
that works.
You'd be tweeting 100 times a day.
Yes.
And I think that's what you need to do.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people are talking about the government shutdown. Nate, I want to get your opinion. People are saying they're noticing less chemtrails in the sky, that there is less cloud seeding, because now that the government is shut down, they're not paying for people to spray our skies with toxins, allegedly. So do you believe this is a conspiracy, Nathan, or do you think that there might be something to this?
No, it's real. And I'll tell you exactly why I think this. It's like, I don't have enough, I don't remember a lot, right? Before I was born, like, I don't know any of that. I remember a government shutdown. And that was back when I was a kid. Kids don't have anything to do but look up at the sky, right? And I was looking up at the sky, no chemtrails. No chemtrails back in whenever it shut down, and the mail didn't come. But like, government shutdown, no mail, no chemtrails.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Because no bills.
And my grandma, my great grandma's not dead yet. No chemtrails.
Oh, you're saying going back in time because your great grandmother is dead now?
No. She's not dead yet, and it's because of the government shutdown.
Oh, good for her, and we love it. And that's awesome that you have a great grandmother. I never got to meet any of my great grandparents.
She hits me.
Why?
She.
Look at him.
A lot.
I think he looks very likable. I'm not just saying that. I think, I honestly, if I walked into a room and I just saw Nate, like you and Nate on the couch, like, Lila, you're very nice, I would think that Nathan is even nicer, though. You know what I mean? He has a very nice, like, vibe to him.
You can talk to her about it. She's 99 and she hits me.
Your great-grandmother does?
Yeah, she's 99.
That's what's keeping her alive.
Wait,
Yeah.
if that is what's keeping her alive, you need to continue to let her beat you up. But that's awesome that she made it to 99. Let's give it up for that. 99 years old? Is that really true that your grandmother, are you trolling us right now? Is your grandmother really 99 years old?
She's 99. She's living with us right now.
That's incredible, though. I know that has to be kind of difficult, but that has to make you feel kind of good about your longevity.
She hits me. She makes her me go into town to get her frozen garlic bread all the time. All the time.
What's wrong with garlic bread? That sounds badass.
No, she's from Alabama, so she comes to Allen. She's like, "Can you go into town?" I'm like, "Bitch, Kroger's down the street." You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah, but I mean, they have a different way of speaking, old-timey people.
Yeah, well, Evelyn needs to cool the fuck down.
Well, I mean,
This
if you
is
want...
why she hits him.
Yeah, I agree.
there.
And if you're not going to go get the garlic bread, I think that is very okay that she hits you. I think that's more than a reason to beat somebody up if they're not willing.
But is it a problem if that's all that she wants?
Yeah, probably.
You know what? No, this she's on to something. If she has lived to 99 and she's living off of garlic bread, we need to get on this garlic bread.
We got to do the garlic bread diet. Jimmy, did we just invent a new diet? Are we going to go garlic bread?
Next time, bring us the garlic bread. Bring us
your
some garlic
grandmother.
bread.
Bring your great grandmother to next time, and we're going to eat garlic bread. I want somebody.
sure.
Oh, maybe you're. Oh, and vampires are allergic to garlic, so maybe is she worried about like Blade? Like a vampire slayer getting involved in this or something? Is that why she's with all the garlic?
I think so. When she was a kid living in Alabama, she didn't have any indoor plumbing, and so she would have to go out into the outhouse, and I think that's where her fear really comes from, is that walk at night, right? When all the
Are you being
vampires
serious? She
and the
pooped in
ghoulies-
an outhouse? Are you being for real? No.
Yeah. So she's all into that like fairy tale, like
Ooh.
all of that like scary shit because I think it's because of that, or maybe the fact that she did live through the Holocaust.
Yeah, that would be a little scary.
That
Now,
hat's a great look on you, by the way.
guys, it's crazy that you said this because I already had this pulled up. Show my monitor. You were just talking. You don't see it? Hold on. Let me see if I can turn the NDI thing on. You were just talking about delicious garlic bread, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if this screen will run. Let's see. Open. Let's see. Can you see my computer now? Still no? Dang it. I don't know why this isn't working, but this woman got arrested for throwing garlic bread at her employee or at her customer. What? Dang, yes. Hold on. Let me see if this will work. Let's see if it'll. Yeah, I don't think it is working because it's not. Like when I click it, it usually. Damn it. Ah!
We can all picture it, right?
Well, it says 26-year-old Olive Garden waitress was arrested Saturday evening after what police described as a gratuity dispute that got out of control. Witnesses say the waitress had been serving a couple on a date night who ran up a $94 bill with pasta, wine, and appetizers. When they left no tip, she allegedly slammed the receipt onto their table and shouted, "Unlimited breadsticks doesn't mean unlimited free labor." Police say she then grabbed the basket of breadsticks and hurled it at the couple, striking the man in the chest. As staff intervened, she shoved the woman toward the wall and accused them of stealing her wages. She was arrested on charges of assault and disorderly conduct. And now, if you had to imagine what this girl looks like, you probably wouldn't imagine this is what she looks like. This is she's kind of an attractive girl.
Oh my goodness.
Is this what your grandmother looked like when she was 26?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I really don't know. Didn't know her when she was 26, but
You don't have any pictures of her then?
no,
Did they not have cameras back then?
no. They all, they did, I think, but you had to stand still for a really long time.
Oh yeah, I remember those type of cameras. It makes me so freaked out that you were born in 2005.
Yeah, it freaks out a lot of people. I don't know a pre-terror America.
I know, dude. You've only lived in a horrible, horrible, horrible version of this country. Like, you never even got to see the 90s. You didn't get to see, I mean, I didn't really see much of the 80s, but like the 90s was such a better time in this country. Wouldn't you agree, Lila?
I don't even know the 90s. I wasn't born in the 90s either.
When were you? Oh, yeah, okay.
When were you born?
Don't worry about it. Lila's
No,
young.
I'm actually 27,000 years old. I'm a vampire fairy.
A lot of vampire vibes tonight. But my point is, you're so young that if you keep this up, a lot of people would have liked to have had. And it doesn't feel like you're super successful sometimes, I'm sure, because you're still working a normal job. But as long as you continue to go on this path, you're going to be doing comedy full time very soon. Now, I love Martin Luther King. Do you like Martin Luther King?
Who are you, me or Lila?
Both of y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, because we have a dream.
Yeah, we have a dream. He did.
And he did have a dream. But also, do you guys like Alex Jones?
He also has a very prolific dream, but yeah.
He has a lot of dreams. But we had the ultimate mashup. Now, this is why I hate AI, because of videos like this. Let's play shot number 3.
They don't want you to know the truth. There are powers keeping information from the people. I have a dream the veil will be lifted. They're putting chemicals in the water. The military-industrial complex is
This is exactly what he would have done.
I know this is literally what Martin Luther King would be yelling about today, but I don't even know what Martin Luther King, he actually was very critical of Israel.
Yeah.
AI is getting out of control.
I know. Have you seen all the Sora stuff where they're making like
It's
making
getting
like Logan Paul kiss like Andrew Tate and weird stuff?
out of control.
That's what I look at on Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
That's what he's searching
That's
for.
what you're jerking to. That's gross. Oh, did we get a super chat? Thank you, Tyler Durton. Billy Blood Money with $2. I'm happy I noticed that. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, so you're dominating the roast battle. Lila is dominating the Micro Maidens tour. What's next, though, when it comes to the roast battle? You start, Nathan.
What's next is I keep doing my thing in Dallas. I keep trying to keep my Dallas title and see where this takes me, because there's a lot of other leagues, and if I can get the time off work, I'll go.
So, Jimmy, so this means that Nate is the top battle roaster in all of Dallas?
Yeah, it actually does.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's very strong. And there's a lot of people that are in Dallas that are very funny. Now, Lila, what do you got for the Micro Maidens tour? You don't know if you're going to North Carolina this month or next month? But
Yeah, it's just, we have a lot of dates. I leave for Albany, New York on Thursday, and our October's tour officially starts this Friday. Get your tickets at micromaidens.com. And, you know, we're in a spooky Halloween theme, so check it out.
And Sassy Cassie being the shortest dancer, does she use a regular toilet? Like, would she fall in if she tried to use a toilet?
She uses a lot of regular things, yes.
She can go on a toilet at 2'11" and doesn't fall.
2'10".
She doesn't fall in.
Nope, she doesn't fall in. You'd be amazed at how independent she is and all the things that she can do.
Yeah, because I watch those Little People Big World, like this variations of that, and you're kind of a height supremacist. You're a tall little person, and you know that, like you like that a little bit. Of the little people, you're like the Dikembe Mutombo, or you're the Shaq of the little people. But you watch those things where there's so many things that we don't realize, that when a little person goes to a hotel, they can't use a lot of stuff at the hotel because they're too little.
Yeah, well, like you can't, certain like towels, can't reaching the towels, can't reach the light switch, sometimes can't even reach the doorknob. So.
Yeah, no, that's a serious
Or
thing.
it's getting stuck in the elevator, can't reach the buttons on there, so.
That's why they put the tough sheds on the outside of the Home Depot, so it's a disability thing. So
the little people
yeah.
So they can live in the shed.
It's an equality. It's like an equity thing. They put them outside so that you can go.
I believe in DEI. Now, before we go, Jimmy, what do we might have some surprises tomorrow. I potentially might be running into one of my Barstool arch nemesis. I'm just going to be very vague about it right now. Before anything happens, I don't want to potentially screw up this good opportunity that I have. So be on the lookout for that. We got a great episode tomorrow with Luke Coffey, and we got Shay Fisher. Is that correct?
Yep, and her world champion bull riding husband.
I know, Jimmy. Why have you been talking about her husband so much lately, dude? No, seriously.
Because I wanted to be a pro bull rider at one point, so he's my kind of my idol.
Well, it may be really weird. So I got invited to go on Jubilee tomorrow, and I told him I couldn't go there that fast. And Jimmy, I was like, hey, Jimmy. And we already rescheduled Shay Fisher. She was on when, the terrible assassination of Charlie. So we had to reschedule her. And Jimmy, we're friends with Shay. It's not fun to ever reschedule a guest. But I could tell Jimmy I was like, Jimmy, I might do this Jubilee. We might have to reschedule. And Jimmy's like, I don't know. He's being kind of respectful. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Jimmy's like, well, she's going to be there with her husband. I was like, so? He's like, he's a professional bull rider. I'm like, so? I mean, I'm not gay, Jimmy. Why would I want to meet Shay Fisher's husband?
I mean, he's famous in the bull riding. He has like 300,000 Instagram followers.
No, I'm sure he's a swell fella. I'm just saying, do you really think I'm going to meet her husband? I mean, what? I mean,
well, I thought he could actually, Gosh, I was about to say something that sounded really bad. I was saying, like, it'd be a funny bit if he, like, lassoed me, but that sounds kind of gay.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
Jimmy, you're excited to bring on Shay Fisher's husband so he can lasso you, dude.
I mean, that'd be funny.
And once again, no disrespect to Mr. Fisher, more than welcome on the show. I'm just saying the enthusiasm in which my producer had for you to come on and just the sheer...
Bring a saddle.
But the
Yeah,
sheer
do
thought...
it.
the
I
sh-
think you should do it.
But Lila, the sheer thought of him having to call and cancel this man made Jimmy very scared, and it made me always think, like, maybe Jimmy wants to hook up with this guy. And I'm not saying that, but you did just admit that you want to get lassoed. You want him to tie you up with a rope and hog tie you.
Yeah,
Nathan?
the optics aren't good.
I'm down for that. So if you want to reschedule with like me I'll let him lasso me.
All right. It looks like Nate's going to be here to get
I'll take
lassoed.
it.
You and Jimmy can be tied together. We can do a little human
I got
centipede
you.
thing. Okay, before we go, Nate, where can people find you and support you?
Nathan at Beeman on Instagram. I'm not giving you my porn handle for Twitter. Otherwise, keep an eye out for me on the streets.
On the streets of
On
Dallas.
the streets of.
I like that. His ex account's Tim J. Dillon. I like that. That's funny. Okay, Lila, where can people find you and support you?
You guys can find me at lilahart.com, where you can find all my tour dates with the Micro Maidens. Please check us out. We have 67 tour dates. We have so many shows. Like it's so many shows all over the country. Check us out. Come see the show. You will be amazed. It is so much fun. I host it, do stand up, and I have all my beautiful friends with me. And Alex's birthday is tomorrow, so make sure you give him all the love.
Yes,
okay?
guys, show me some support and love. So, guys, let's end the show the same way every time with that freestyle finale, and we'll do a birthday edition, even though my birthday's tomorrow. Or actually, my birthday's in 5 hours.
Yeah.
We got any music? La musica? Yo, mother trucker. It's my birthday. I don't give a damn if it's kind of gay to go shop at Louis Vuitton or the Gucci store. When I buy designer, I want some more. Put that leather on my ass. Write that check so I can cash $7,000 in my bank account. I love Israel. I will shout to the roof. Here's the proof. Netanyahu, I need that money, dog. I need that 7K. Nate needs that 7K. Nate needs that 7K more than anybody. And happy birthday. I love you. Peace and good night.